Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, especially to the judges and my fellow friends. I am Naili Nazmin and joining with me are Andrea, Amira Christina and Eleni. Our group are very excited to present about the clarity on ethical boundaries. Together we have collaborated to delve into the usage of pesticides controlling mosquitoes, but at the same time have the detrimental effect on the locally endangered species. Kuala Lumpur is currently organizing a campaign either to prohibit its use or not. Various views from experts have been collaborated to solve these issues, including Professor Charles Chang. He is the one who banned the usage of these pesticides. For instance, he visited households as a part of his effort. He also authored a newspaper article, appeared on television, and distributed pamphlets. However, his action drew attention from other scientists who worried that he was overstepping his bounds as a scientist.
So, for the central issue is regarding the banning of the use of pesticides as threatening a local food species, or if Charles Chang's actions is blurring the lines between public advocacy and ethical boundaries as a scientist. Other than that, roles of scientists in public discourse and also in policy making were questioned.
Based on Charles Chang's situation, there has been a case similar to his which involved Scientist Rebellion or SR. Scientist Rebellion is a movement initiated by scientists and researchers globally, was born as a response to government's lack of action in addressing the critical climate and ecological issues that we face. The scientists use peaceful methods inspired by the principles of Extinction Rebellion to bring attention to climate change and encourage significant action. Since its inception in September 2020, SR has been active worldwide, notably during events like COP26 in November 2021, which is the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference, and subsequent mass actions in April and October of 2022. Their actions have led to the largest mass arrest of scientists in recent history, which highlight the urgent need for addressing climate change. And additionally, they've utilized various methods such as teach-ins, direct actions, and collaborations as a global scale to further their cause.
In harm test, there are two options, which is banning and not banning pesticide. Consists four parties, which is Charles Chang itself, government, pesticide company, and health of public. In terms of Charles Chang, in aspect of reputation, if banning pesticide, it will affect relationship with other scientists and credibility. But if not banning pesticide, it will maintain trust with another scientist. In aspect of environment, the first option, it will help in pest control, help to maintain the balance in the ecosystem. In some regions, mosquitoes play a role in local food webs as a food source for predators. By controlling mosquito, population reduction through pesticides may help maintain a balance in local ecosystem. For the second option, it will prevent invasive species spread and disease and also ecosystem health. Mosquito-borne diseases can affect not only human but also wildlife. By controlling mosquito vectors through pesticide may contribute to the overall of ecosystem. In terms of government, aspect of environment, with banning pesticide, it will protect endangered top species, increase disease spread, and lower risk of pesticide residues in food. Without effective control measures, the incidence and transmission of this disease may increase, posing risk to human and animal population. Also, by choosing alternative mosquito control methods can reduce the risk of pesticide residues in food chain, but if not banning pesticide, it will prevent disease, contamination of water sources will decrease, and also effective vector control. By controlling mosquito population, pesticides contribute to the prevention of this disease such as malaria, which is a significant public health benefit. In terms of pesticide company, in the aspect of economy, if banning pesticide, market demand will shift. If public awareness and demand for environmentally friendly pest control, so company may face challenges in adapting to shifting market preferences. If not banning pesticide, it will increase sales and demand for pesticide. High demand for pesticide products, especially in regions where mosquito-borne diseases are prevalent, can contribute to the financial success of the company. In terms of public aspect of health, if banning pesticide, it will increase disease risk, resistance to mosquito, and public health improvement. In areas where mosquito-borne diseases are prevalent, by not using pesticide may lead to an increase of disease transmission, which impacting public health. When pesticides are used less frequently, the likelihood of resistance decreases, making pest control more effective in the long term. But if not banning pesticide, mosquito-borne diseases are under control, and it will prevent of epidemics. Pesticide can play a crucial role in preventing large-scale epidemics of mosquito-borne disease. Timely and targeted use of pesticide can help control mosquito population and prevent the rapid spread of disease within communities.
Next is faith test, where we'll be looking at the opinions of different religions regarding the matter. First of all, in Islam, Prophet Muhammad once said, "A good deed done to an animal is as meritorious as a good deed done to a human being, while an act of cruelty to an animal is as bad as an act of cruelty towards a human being." In Islam, animals are part of God's creation and humans are entrusted to take care of their well-being. This reflects the Islamic principle of stewardship and how humans are encouraged to be mindful to animals. In Christianity, a verse on the Bible states that the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and to take care of it. This verse highlights the concept of managing the earth. It is a responsibility for humans to take care of God's creation, and this includes saving animals that are on the brink of extinction. In Buddhism, a verse from the Metta Sutta Loving Kindness Discourse states that, "May all beings be happy, may all beings be without disease, may all beings be auspicious, and may nobody suffer in any way." This verse reflects good wishes towards all beings, including animals. It also expresses the wish for the success of all living beings. For Hinduism, in the Rig Veda, it states that let plants and vegetation be free from any disease, and let no epidemics affect animals. This verse shows deep respect towards nature and the responsibility of humans to live in harmony with nature as well as to contribute to the welfare of endangered species. All in all these verses supports the action of Charles Chang in advocating towards the banning of the use of pesticide, which endangers the local toad species.
The next test is publicity test. This test need our opinion either to public it to the community or not. So based on our discussion, we agreed that we should public and spread the news about Charles Chang actions against pesticides. This case involved the usage of pesticides controlling mosquitoes, but at the same time, it has the bad side effect on the local toad species. Besides, we need to include the pros and cons regarding these issues, which will help people, which help the community to make a judgment. They have their right either to support him or not. If most of the people support him, Charles Chang still need to protect his reputation by not exceeding limit as a scientist. In addition, these issues can help to educate people to loving the environment.
Let's dive into some significant laws pertaining to our discussion. First up, we have the Pesticide Act of 1974, and this law emphasizes the registration and refusal to register pesticides. It asserts that for a pesticide to be considered, it should demonstrate efficacy and safety. The safety aspect is crucial, ensuring minimal risk to humans and animals, which should be outweighed by the necessity or advantages of using the pesticide. This directly connects to the concern raised about the pesticide's impact on the toad species' well-being. Next on the list is the Wildlife Conservation Act of 2010. This act addresses the treatment of wildlife, and it specifies that any individual who knowingly causes unnecessary suffering, pain, or discomfort to wildlife commits an offence. The penalty upon conviction could involve a fine ranging from 5,000 to 50,000 ringgit, imprisoned up to 1 year, or both. This is crucial in the context of the endangered toad species potentially affected by the pesticide. Lastly, let's touch on Article 10 of the Federal Constitution, which guarantees freedom of speech, assembly, and association to citizens. This guarantees freedom of speech and expressions, allowing citizens like Charles Chang to voice their concerns and advocate for change.
To conclude, after conducting all the tests, we decided to support Charles Chang's action in outlawing the use of pesticide to control the mosquitoes. This final decision is the best option, which corresponds with our findings from each test, which include faith test, harm test, publicity test, and professional test.
We want to express our sincere appreciation to Dr. Vijayan for dedicating his time and exerting his efforts during this semester. Your insightful guidance and recommendations were incredibly beneficial to us as we completed the project-based learning. We are eternally indebted to you in this regard. Additionally, we wish to express our gratitude to all bioethics lecturers for their instruction and provision of sufficient knowledge on this topic.